Hey. Rocket launcher, Osama, in the kitchen, whipping ramen. Wait, that ain't noodles. Whipping the white girl.
Hello you guys, this is me, RJ Wavy, and I'm back again with another video. Now today what we're going to be talking about is a story time that happened, what was it, like a few weeks ago. This all happened on June 30th, and it happened June 30th and then July 1st. So let's get right into the story time. So it was like a normal day, like every single day we just chill out and use our phones and stuff. So this was a regular day, man, and my parents walked up to me and asked, what do you want to eat? So I was just thinking, I couldn't think of anything to eat, so they suggested Subway. So I really didn't want Subway, but I wanted it at the same time. So I asked them to go give me a meatball sub because that's what I wanted at the time, and because there's nothing I usually eat on the menu. So they went, got the food, and came right back. Now I ate the food. It was kind of nasty, but kind of good at the same time. But it was like half and half. So I ate it, but I really didn't enjoy it. So after I ate it, I took a small nap, and then I woke up and my stomach was in pain. Like, it wasn't like a real hurting pain, but my stomach was hurting. Like, I thought it was just my stomach because I have a weak stomach. So anything I eat makes my stomach hurt. So I went to the bathroom. I just used the bathroom and went back to sleep. Now after that, I woke up in the morning about what, like 7, 8 in the morning. So I woke up 7 and 8 in the morning, and I was having this worse feeling, like it just felt like someone just socked me around my stomach, and it felt like something was finna crawl out of my stomach. Like, it was really that bad. So I woke up and told my parents about this, and they went to go give me some medicine. So I was just waiting, man, and that wait felt like hours. It felt like, I'm telling you, it felt like hours. My stomach was just killing me. So I went to the bathroom to try to like use the bathroom and try to get it away, but that did not work at all. I'm telling you guys, that did not work at all. So I ended up throwing up in the sink, man. I couldn't make it to the toilet. Well, I was on the toilet and I didn't want to look into the toilet and throw up. I'd rather do it in the sink. Plus my throat was watery and it was yellow because I was eating a whole lot of stuff the day before. I had hot dogs, I had, what else? Captain Crunch, and I had the Subway sandwich. I think I had something else, but I don't know. And my throat was yellow, so I thought it was probably that Captain Crunch I had. Maybe it was something wrong with it. So when I look up after being from the sink, I look to my left because I had my phone, because I felt like I was gonna be on the toilet for a long time. So that's when I usually bring my phone. So I just swipe through Instagram while I'm on my phone, and I tell you, this is how the conversation went. I was literally drooling out my mouth, and I picked up the phone and was like, Mom, I just threw up. So I put down the phone. Well, I didn't put down the phone, I didn't turn it off. I was on the phone with my mom that whole time, because she wasn't too far, she was close. She was about, what, like a mile, not even a mile away, like half a mile. And she had came and she gave me the medicine, and that didn't work. I feel like every medicine they gave me that whole day, all throughout the day, the doctors gave me, made me throw up even more, because I only threw up once and I didn't feel like I was gonna throw up anymore. And when they gave me that medicine, I started throwing up like a whole lot. I'm telling you, a whole lot. I started throwing up a lot. So I got lucky because I had a plastic bag in front of me, because my parents didn't want me to throw up all over the place. So I threw up, and the bag was filled, like half, like it was a plastic bag and half of the bag was filled with throw up. Now I tell you, throwing up is the worst feeling ever. If you've ever thrown up, that's the worst feeling ever. It feels like you're just choking. When you're throwing up, you're like, it feels like you're literally choking. So I was just sitting there throwing up for like, what, 5 minutes, trying to hold my breath in so I felt better, and that didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. So my mom started getting suspicious. She felt like it was the stuff I was eating before, because, you know, I'm a junk eater and I like to eat a lot of stuff in one day, because I'm like fat but skinny at the same time. It's weird. It's weird. Like, I eat a lot. Like, I eat like a fat person, but I literally can't get big for some reason. I know she was mad at me because she was giving me a talking to, like how your parents regularly give you a talking to, and like I was just like, man, I just want this pain gone. Like, it hurt real bad, I tell you that. So we actually ended up going to the hospital. We went there, and I was just trying to keep my eyes closed the whole time because I didn't want to throw up in the car. Even though I had a bag right there, I did not want to throw up in the car. I really just didn't want to, just because. So we made it to the hospital, man, and I was in that waiting room for what felt like a whole hour. I was waiting on them to call my name. Like, I was slumped over. I was like slumped because I could not sit straight. I was slumped in the chair. My mom was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm not okay. Please help." So they finally called my name, and I walked to the back, and we sat at the back for about what, like 4 hours, and the doctors kept checking on me, and the doctors was playing around trying to make me feel better, but that never, I did not feel like in the mood to talk and joke. Usually I'm a joker, but like that, this was not the time because I was in pain. I was finna be like, "Stop telling me jokes and cure me, please." Like, it really hurt. So they ended up giving me this medicine. It's supposed to stop throwing up, but that didn't work. Threw up like 2 times after that. Then they put an IV in my arm. That didn't work either. I still was throwing up with the IV in my arm. I stopped throwing up for about like, what, 30 minutes? Then the doctor had gave me a popsicle, which tasted like medicine. He gave me a popsicle to see if I could hold it down. That didn't last for about like 4 minutes. Like, I literally could not eat the whole thing. I ate like about this much of the ice cream, and I was just licking it. I couldn't take it, so I just gave it to my dad. I was like, "Hold that because I can't take that down," and then he threw it in the trash. And I ended up throwing up again because of the popsicle. So I threw up pink because the popsicle was like pink red. So I ended up throwing up again, and that's when everybody knew that it was really something wrong with me. So they started running these tests on me with the CAT scan and all that. Now, the CAT scan, if you've never been in one, it's the worst feeling ever. If you have back pains like me, because I play basketball, I have a lot of knee pains and back pains. I was having that stomach ache too. So all of that was affecting me that day. So I was laying on that CAT scan thing. It's like a metal bed with a cushion on it. It's like a prison bed. And I was laying on it, and you have to have your arms like this and like this, or you can just have them like this. And I was just laying there. I almost was finna start to move because my stomach was killing me. You can't just stay still and stay straight when your stomach is hurting you like that. So they was telling me to move this, move that, breathe in, breathe out. And they finally did it, man. And my stomach was hurting so much that I literally forgot to put on my flip-flops. I felt like I lost all brain memory. And the doctors was trying to roast me or something, like, "You forgot to put your chunkless on." Like, do you know how much pain I am in? Do you know how much pain I am in? It felt like someone stabbed me in the stomach, and like every time I moved, it would hurt so bad. I tell you, like, I don't ever want you guys to ever feel this pain, okay? Don't be dumb like me and wait and thinking this isn't gonna hurt, this and that, this and that. Oh, you need to go to the hospital. If you feel like you need to go to the hospital, don't think, "Oh, this is something regular, so I don't really need to go to the hospital." Go to the hospital, because I could have died. So they took us back to the room, and it took them about like 30 minutes, and they came back and told me the news that I had appendicitis. It's like an inflamed appendix, and it could have killed me. I'm telling you, it could have killed me. Luckily we caught it early because of that stomach cramp. So they took me to the waiting room. Actually, I got the pictures of when I was in the regular room. Here, I'm gonna put them right there. And then they took me to the surgery waiting room. The surgery waiting room is pretty much just a bunch of stalls with like surgery, what do you call them? Surgery gurneys. And I was just waiting there for surgery. And they took my height and my weight. By the way, I'm 6 foot, okay? Just to let you ladies know that. Plus, I'm 152 pounds. Could you believe that? If you see me in real life, you know I'm tall and skinny. But you wouldn't think I'm 150 pounds. Like that's crazy. When I heard that, I was like, dang, I really am fat. So I was waiting there. Here's a picture of me waiting there. I look super black, and it's like with black people, when you're mixed with light skin, like you're light skin and your dad's dark skin, you end up turning black. Like, I can't really explain it, because when you get sick, you look darker. Like right now I look a little bit light, but in this picture I look super dark. Maybe it was just the lighting in the room, but I was dark. And you can see how long my legs are, because that table right there was about, not the table, the gurney was about like 5 foot 5'7" in length, and you know I'm 6 foot, so my legs was hanging off of that thing. So after that, man, they wheeled me to surgery, man. I was so relieved. When they started wheeling me to surgery, I was like, thank you, this is all finna be over, man. So they wheeled me into the surgery room. By the way, I had to take off my stocking cap. In the first picture, you can see I was wearing my stocking cap only. That's where I really lost progress in my hair, but it wasn't really that bad. But man, it was worth it. If I would have died, imagine that would have been crazy. So they wheeled me to the surgery room, put the anesthesia on my face, and I just blacked out like that, like in seconds. And it felt like I passed no time because I ended up in the recovery room and it felt like 5 seconds. Like anesthesia, if you guys think surgery is scary, it's really not. You just put on your anesthesia and you really don't feel anything. So we was in the recovery room. I woke up. What's happening? They was trying to wake me up, but I think I was really sleepy because I was up most of the night because I couldn't sleep because of my stomach. I was up most of the night, plus I was up most of the day. So I really was sleepy, plus the anesthesia made me sleep for a long time, and they couldn't wake me up because I was so sleepy. Like I go back to sleep. So they ended up waiting there. My parents ended up waiting there for about 2 to 3 hours. Like that's crazy. I didn't think it didn't feel like we was there for that long. It felt like I was there a split second. It's crazy what anesthesia does to you. So they was trying to wake me up and stuff, and they gave me some water, and I was like, yes. So when I felt my stomach, I was laying flat. When I felt my stomach, I was like, yes, this pain is over. And I got up, I was like, oh God, because I didn't know that they had stitches on my stomach, and on the right side of my stomach, I have stitches, but they had bandages on them, and I had to wait for them to fall off. So I got clothed, which was really hard. I didn't expect it to be that hard to get clothed. What do you even, clothes? Put your clothes on, pretty much. So I didn't think it would be that hard, but I felt like an old man. My parents literally had to take care of me. My sister took care of me. I just felt like I was about to die. So they took me, wheeled me all outside, and I can imagine how crazy my hair looked, because as soon as I got home, my hair was all sticking up all over the place. My hair was waving. Get it? Waves? Wait, no. Whatever. But we got there. We got to the car. I got up. That was my first ever time. Well, not really my first ever time. I walked to the wheelchair, and that was really my first time walking a little bit more. But it was literally from the wheelchair to the car. The wheelchair to the car. And I sat in the front, by the way. And you know, Nissans, I have a Nissan, and the car is really low for some reason. So it was a little bit hard. I never realized how low that car was until that day, because I never really had a problem getting into the car. Usually I'd hit my head because I'm so tall, but it felt so weird. Like I had to literally bend down, slip one leg into there, slip the other leg into there. I felt like an old person. So we was on home. So when we got home, man, I could not walk. I felt like I couldn't walk, man. So I walked, because we have a gate. I walked through the gate and I was standing there. I can stand straight, but it wasn't the worst pain. Like it wasn't as worse as the pain before. So I was standing there like looking like this is America. Like I was just like slumped over. And you know, this is the best thing I've ever seen. The best thing I've ever found, this beautiful thing. Ah. Now you think, why do you think it's so beautiful? This is a beautiful contraption, okay? This helped me get everywhere. I couldn't even sit on the toilet without this thing. I literally had to plant this down, squat, and then get on the toilet. And I could barely get up. I had to use the cane again. But you're probably asking, why do you have a cane? Because my mother has knee problems, and she used to use this before. She still has knee problems, but they're not as bad how they used to be. And I think I get everything from my mom. She has a weak stomach. I have a weak stomach. We both have knee problems. I get the back problems from my dad. So I'm really just a sensitive guy, as you can say. I'm really not sensitive, but I'm like sensitive, okay? I'm skinny, but it's really just where your family comes. So all I was doing, like an old man. Now, if you think this didn't make me feel old, this made me feel old, okay? I was walking around like, I was looking around for hard candies. That's how I know I felt old. I was like, so this cane is a beautiful contraption, okay? This helped me everywhere. I am very thankful for my sister, my father, and my dad. Oh, why did I say it like that? My sister, father, and dad. I mean my mom, my dad, and my sister. Yeah, I'm very thankful for them because they helped me all the way through. I never thought anything like this would happen for them to have to help me, because I'm more of like an independent person. I like doing stuff on my own, but I'm really thankful for them, because if I didn't have them, where would I be? I wouldn't be here. And I probably would be dead. I probably would be dead. I'll probably be dead if they didn't help me. Well, you know they're gonna help you because that's your mom and your dad, but if they weren't here, I could have died. I probably could have died. My appendix could have burst and I would have been gone. Like that. So now I'm all recovered and everything, and I'm just happy that I don't need to use this thing anymore. And I don't, like, I was having problems eating too, because after surgery you really don't feel like you want to eat. So I was eating fruits and I was eating crackers and stuff. I can eat a full meal, and now I can eat a whole meal. Like what I used to eat before, I can eat that now, but I eat less because I'm trying to stay like better. I'm not trying to eat all that stuff no more. I stopped eating cereal, because cereal I think was the main problem, because I was eating so much cereal because I don't know why. I just kept on eating cereal. Like that Captain Crunch had me addicted. I felt like a cereal crackhead. So now I'm all recovered and everything. I showed you guys the pictures before. And oh wait, I forgot to show you guys the after pictures. So this was me when I was in the waiting room. I looked like a dead body. Well, not the waiting room, but the recovery room. I look like a dead body, okay? But I'm not dead, okay? I'm alive. Alright, so that's the end of this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait, like, subscribe, and comment though. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I made a plug back on Wakanda. Sushi, baby, I ain't driving no Honda. Jumping that water, ocean, Moana. I don't play hockey, but I keep it stick. Your boyfriend, sorry. He the lick. 20 AGs, but I keep me a zip. Touchdown, 5. Carson Wentz. Stay with me.